Have you ever had a near-death experience? I almost died at a red light 6 months ago. Nobody expects to have a heart attack when you're young and healthy. I wasn't overweight, didn't smoke, didn't drink. I worked at an auto parts warehouse, came home, played Xbox, went to bed. That was my life. Nothing crazy. For about a week before it happened, I felt off. My chest felt heavy, like someone was sitting on it. My arms tingled sometimes, especially my left one. Walking from my car to the building at work made me short of breath. I thought maybe I was getting sick or stressed about something. You know how it is when you're young? You think you're invincible. That Friday afternoon, I was driving home from work listening to music. Normal day, normal route. I pulled up to this red light on Maple Street, same light I stop at every day. Then suddenly it felt like someone shoved a brick into my chest. Hard. The pressure was insane. My left arm went completely numb and my vision started getting blurry. I remember thinking, this is weird. Maybe I should pull over. But then everything started spinning and I couldn't focus on anything. The last thing I remember was my head feeling really heavy and falling forward. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in an ambulance with some firefighter yelling my name over and over. Lance! Lance! Stay with me! I was so confused. There were tubes in my nose and this machine beeping really fast. I tried to sit up, but the guy pushed me back down. Turns out the woman in the car next to me at the light noticed my head was slumped over and I wasn't moving when the light turned green. She got out and knocked on my window. When I didn't respond, she called 911. The paramedics said when they got there, I had no pulse. Nothing. I was technically dead for about 90 seconds. They did CPR right there in my car until my heart started beating again. The whole time I was unconscious, I didn't see any bright lights or tunnels or dead relatives. Just black, like sleeping without dreams. At the hospital, they ran all these tests. Turns out I have something called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Basically, my heart muscle is too thick, so it can't pump blood properly. The doctor said it's genetic, and most people don't know they have it until something like this happens. Sometimes the first symptom is just dropping dead. They had to put this little device in my chest called an ICD. It's like a tiny defibrillator that monitors my heartbeat 24/7. If my heart stops again, it shocks me back to life automatically. I can feel it under my skin when I touch my chest. It's weird knowing there's a computer keeping me alive. The craziest part is what the EMT told me later. He said if that light had been green when I had the heart attack, I would have driven straight through the intersection and crashed into traffic. At 40 miles per hour with no seatbelt tension from braking, I would have been dead instantly. The car behind me might have gotten hit too. So basically, a red light saved my life, and some random woman who actually paid attention instead of looking at her phone. I never got her name, but she saved my life by caring enough to check on a stranger.